There is new mounting pressure from both sides tonight, both sides of the aisle, over President Biden's refusal to visit the southern border. It comes as Fox News cameras capture a massive migrant caravan crossing into El Paso, and border agents are bracing for a colossal surge when COVID-related asylum restrictions end in 9 days. Senior national correspondent Rich Edson is live on the North Lawn with the latest from the White House tonight. Good evening, Rich.
Good evening, Brett. Officials here at the White House say they are working to confront that expected surge as Republicans and now some Democrats are pushing the administration to change the way it's handling the southern border.
The team has been working very hard to ensure that we are taking steps to be able to manage the expiration of Title 42 and to put in place a process that will be orderly and humane. And we believe that in doing so, we can protect our national security concerns.
Next week, Title 42 expires. It's an authority that gives border agents the power to immediately expel many of these migrants on the basis of public health. A federal judge has ruled the government must stop using it, likely attracting more migrants into an already historic surge at the southern border.
When you look at what's happening in El Paso right now, this is pre-Title 42. After Title 42 goes away, it's going to be even more disaster.
Last night, more than 1,000 migrants crossed the Rio Grande River into El Paso, the largest single group our border team says it's ever seen.
CBP sources tell us they are overrun. El Paso sector, more than 2,400 illegal crossings in the last 24 hours. We're hearing they currently have well over 5,000 migrants in custody in the El Paso sector right now. And as a result, the city of El Paso says Border Patrol has started mass street releases of migrants.
The Biden administration is requesting Congress approve $3 billion in additional funding for the border. Republicans say the White House needs to change its policies.
Well, they're delusional. They're in a state of denial. This is a humanitarian crisis. It is a disaster. It's not good for anybody. It's got to be fixed.
The White House says if Republicans were serious about the border, they'd approve resources to build a safe, orderly, and humane immigration system. One Democrat says there could be a bipartisan agreement on more border security funding.
The president does want to do something. We need more asylum processing. We need refugee resettlement in the countries that they're coming from so they don't end up in our border. I think there are bipartisan solutions here.
Congressman Khanna says he thinks and expects the president will go to the southern border. The president is expected to travel to Mexico next month as part of the North American Leaders Summit. Brett?
Rich Edson live on the North Lawn. Rich, thanks.